variant and a very modern adaptation used by top world competitors in the 1990s. The classical variation. The classical variation of this technique has been a part of Kito-ryu Jiu-Jitsu before Jigoro Kano established Kodokan Judo, the modern variation. The more modern variation has proven to be a very effective technique when introduced by some top European fighters in the 1990s at the World Championships and the Olympic Games. Otoshi, the valley drop. In this throw, Tori takes a left-sided grip on Uke and pivots to his left, faking a left-sided attack. Uke reacts by bracing against the imminent left-sided throw and pulls backwards. It is important that Tori's left hand pulls strongly straight down, and his right hand is pushing Uke's back. It is also important that Tori strongly pivots his upper body from originally facing in the same direction as Uke to facing towards Uke or facing straight down to the ground.
Tani Otoshi. Wayne Miller, 1999 World Masters silver medalist. Here seen at the Kohaku Shiai at the Kodokan Judo Institute in Tokyo, Japan.
Hane Makikomi, the winding spring hip. In this technique, Tori follows Uke, who is retreating. At the moment, Uke is moving his right leg backwards. Tori, in synchronization with Uke, spins around on his left leg and with his right leg attacks Uke with hanegoshe. Tori will abandon his right hand grip. Tori will continue to pull very strongly with his left hand, which is holding Uke's right sleeve. By falling down and winding up Uke around his body, Tori completes the throw. Soto Makikomi, the outside winding throw. The classical throw. The left hand pull by Tori has to be a very strong and continuous movement. Tori's right arm will aid in this pull and winding motion. Furthermore, Tori does not kneel on the mat. Rather, his knees bend and his body spins, so that his right side comes in contact with the ground and he rolls on top of Uke. Soto Makikomi, the outside winding throw. The classical throw. The left hand pull by Tori has to be a very strong and continuous movement. Tori's right arm will aid in this pull and winding motion. Furthermore, Tori does not kneel on the mat. Rather, his knees bend and his body spins, so that his right side comes in contact with the ground and he rolls on top of Uke.
Soto Makikomi. Mark Berger of Canada, 1984 Olympic bronze medalist in Los Angeles.
Waza, the floating throw. It is important to note that in this technique, Tori falls on his side and off-center while pulling Uke forward. If Tori falls straight back, Uke can defend himself by landing directly on Tori and securing a hold down. Yoko Wakari, the side separation. The classical variation. In this technique, we are presenting both a modern variant, which is used in rondari, as well as a classical variant, which is based on a more theoretical consideration. The modern variation. It is beneficial for tori to have uke bent over because uke's center of gravity will already be pushed forward in an unstable position. Guruma, the side wheel. Uke tries to move into a hip technique to attack tori. Tori lowers his hips and grabs Uke's waist with his left arm. At the same time, Tori uses the fact that Uke is bending forward and spins under Uke, sliding his foot between Uke's legs. Uke spins over Tori's body and is thrown forward in a circular motion. It is essential to use the inertia of Tori's body swinging around and under Uke's trunk. It is also important not to relax the pulling and pushing actions of both arms. Yokogage, the side hook. For this technique, Tori hooks and sweeps Uke's right heel from outside with his left foot, while at the same time falling onto his left side. Note that this is one of the hardest falls in judo. This is because Tori offers Uke no support whatsoever during the fall. Dakiwakari, the hug separation. This technique is executed with Uke on all fours. Tori approaches him from Uke's rear, while Uke is trying to rise. Tori is still in a standing position, thus preserving the status of tachiwaza, with one person standing and one person on their hands and knees. This technique is somewhat similar to a very low nage or yoko garuma. Uchimakikomi, the inner winding. This technique is somewhat similar to soto makikomi, except Tori is taking a grip similar to seoi nage. Tori attacks with a technique similar to ippon seoi nage, but he allows his hips to pass further through in front of Uke's left thigh. Tori keeps control of Uke's arm by hooking his own left arm under Uke's arm and clamping Uke's upper left arm between his bicep and forearm. This control is important for a successful throw. Karnibasami, the flying scissors or crab pinch. Although now illegal in judo competition, this technique was used successfully for many decades in the past. It is designed to deal with the person who stands in an extreme right position in an attempt to deny you a grip with your right hand. It is essential that Tori's left leg is around Uke's waist and Tori's right leg is under Uke's knees. Osoto makikomi, the major outer winding. In this technique, Tori can start in the natural stance, or he can initiate the throw by forcing Uke to bend over and then secure a grip over Uke's shoulder onto his belt. This technique was used very effectively by French Olympic champion Jamal Bourras in the 1990s, as well as by many other top players. Uchimata makikomi, the winding inner thigh. This throw begins with Tori attacking with the left uchimata. Notice, Tori releases his left hand and raises it up high and in a circular movement, so that it will aim toward the ground in front of the spinning Tori. In this technique, the pull of Tori's right hand is essential. Equally important is Tori's strong clockwise pivot.
Uchimata Makikomi to Kesagatame. Walter Van Helder, 1999 World Masters Champion. Here seen in the semi-finals of the 1999 World Masters Championships in Welland, Canada.
Harai makikomi, the winding sweeping hip. This technique can be done both as a direct attack or a follow-up after doing a harai goshi, in which Tori loses the momentum of the throw. Kawazu kage, the frog hook, also known as a grapevine. Many forms of this technique are illegal in judo competition and randori. This technique could only be used as a defense against a throw, and if no attempt is made to throw uke with it. If Tori tries to throw uke, it is illegal.